Okay, so salute to everyone out there. Hopefully, your week is going well, just like mine. California may be split into three separate states this November. The proposal will be on this November's ballot. I honestly believe Southern California will be a safe haven for undocumented immigrants if the proposal passes, which I do believe there is a huge possibility because Americans in California, and not just California, all across America, however, we are talking about the state of California, are sick and tired of undocumented immigrants. And maybe this is what California needs. A lot of people are moving out of California into states like Texas, Nevada, Las Vegas, Reno, Arizona also. So we'll see what happens. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
Just because you didn't want to take coins, you're calling me out of my name, you called me a nigger. What else do you want to call me? Now you don't have anything to say, do you? Well, I'll make sure I got you, okay?
Okay,
I'll make sure I got you.
Get the fuck out from
You
here.
hit me with
Get the fuck
that.
out from
If
here.
you hit me with that.
Get the fuck out from here.
Okay. You don't do that to me, boy. You better be goddamn one, stupid son of a bitch. You don't do that shit. You don't do that.
Dude, that was uncalled
Okay.
for. That's wrong.
Call the cops.
That's wrong.
Call the cops right now. Call the cops.
That's personal assault, right?
That is assault. Call the cops. Somebody call the cops. Call the
Get the
cops.
fuck out from here.
I don't want to say I'm okay, but I am okay.
Carlotta Washington is doing a lot better now than she was 24 hours ago. That's when she walked up to the small Pharaoh's food cart at 5th and Stark. She ordered a favorite, lamb over rice.
This situation has really set me back tremendously. I mean, I can't lie and deny, and I don't want to act like I'm Mary Poppins and thinking that everything is sugar and spice and everything nice. It's not.
Washington elected to pay for some of her meal with spare change. She says it angered the man behind the counter, and he went on the offensive.
The N-word and the F-word and the B-word. I mean, it was just like the fireworks going off. He just was just angry.
Some of that anger was caught on camera as Washington pulled out her cell phone and started rolling.
What else do you want to call me? Now you don't have anything to say, do you? Well, I'll make sure I got you, okay?
Okay, get
I'll
the
make
fuck out from here.
If you hit me with
From here.
okay.
Action and reaction.
Islam El Masri, who's now facing harassment and assault charges, says he has a lot going on in his private life, and it got the best of him. He adds, one thing he's not is a racist.
My father is black. I am African too. My father is black.
I need him to know that I understand. It doesn't make it right, but I understand.
Carlotta Washington says she's forgiven El Masri, and she hopes others can too.
We got to show love, because that's what's going to make our world great again, is showing love and compassion and stop turning a blind eye to when people are getting hurt.
Yeah, some good advice for sure. Carlotta Washington says she does plan to return to Small Pharaohs in the future, though it might take some time. As for Islam El Masri, as you saw in the piece there, he did make his first court appearance earlier today. He's due back in court later this month. Chris?
All right, Mike Benner live. Thanks, Mike.
First seen this story on worldstarhiphop.com. I immediately thought to myself, she is going to forgive him, even though he didn't ask for forgiveness. How do I know this? I know black women. I know black people. Fast forward to today, I'm looking at a YouTube content creator's video about this subject, and she has accepted his apology, and he didn't apologize. This is insane. And this is one of the many reasons why people from other ethnicities have absolutely no respect for black people. Well, let me be more specific. Black Americans. Black Americans forgive everyone except their own. Dalen Roof was able to go inside of a church, get on his knees, and pray. After he gets up, he shoots almost everyone in the church, killing them. And what did the survivors say of that massacre? They told Daylan Roof, "We forgive you." And this is one of the many reasons why people of other ethnicities have absolutely no respect for black people, because black people have absolutely no respect for themselves. You can do anything to the black woman and she would say, "I forgive you." But when it comes to that black man, that black woman is hard as rocks. Is hard as rocks. And this is one of the many reasons why I say I don't care if you have any respect for me or not. I don't care. Because you don't even respect yourself. That Middle Easterner who worked for that food truck disrespected that black woman. Now she's saying, "Hey, I forgive you. It's okay. I understand it was a hot day. I understand you were mad. You were in the kitchen. I wanted to pay you in quarters, pennies." If you are a business owner, you are running a business, as long as it's money, it's good. Whether it's a penny, 10 cents, a quarter dollars, $5, $10, $20. As long as you are being paid for your goods, who cares? Even if she came up with 3,000 pennies saying, "Listen, would you take 3,000 pennies?" That didn't give him a right to throw a Gatorade at her. Just totally disrespected her. Totally disrespected her. And I told you guys, in Southern California, that happens all the time with black women. These guys will get out of their car and fight a black woman. They are very hostile to black women. Not just in Southern California. I use that for an example because that's what I see and that's what other people see. But obviously it's happening all over America. Being disrespected, being locked out of Waffle Houses, cops are throwing them to the ground, exposing their private parts, threatening to break their arms. And what do? They sit on camera crying and giving excuses why she forgives him. This is despicable. It's horrible. No one likes you. No one forgives you, but you're always forgiving others. Black Americans have been made into docile human beings. Accept anything. Accept anything. And if you don't accept anything, you're a hater. You're a coon. There's no standards in black America. And see, you have black Americans that are listening to me now and don't like the fact that I'm saying this. It's the truth. The fact that that guy threw a Gatorade at her head, at her forehead, called her racist slurs. Then he gets on camera, "I'm not a racist. My dad is black." And see, that's how those Arabs get over on black people, because they know black people are happy to be liked. They know there is a huge amount of black Americans out here that actually believe that Arabs are black. And they ride with that. The Arabs, they say, "Okay, we're going to ride with that to put liquor stores in your neighborhood. We'll ride with that to bend over your women. We'll ride with that to throw Gatorade bottles at black women's foreheads," going viral. You have Asian men beating the crap out of black women, beating their lights out, slapping them in the face, punching them, throwing them on the ground like it is a WWE match, elbowing them, slapping their children around in nail salons and hair salons. When they go in beauty supplies, meaning black women, when they go in beauty supplies, the owners, the workers are following them around the whole store. They want your money and they want you out of their store. They have absolutely no respect for you because you don't have any respect for yourself. They know they can do anything they want to you and you will still accept their apology, even though they didn't ask you for your apology. They didn't ask you for your apology. He doesn't want it. He just don't want to be known as a racist. He doesn't care. And I find it interesting that there's more videos on YouTube where black women are accepting apologies from men of other ethnicities who disrespect them. But when it comes to you, black men, you find a YouTube video where a black woman is apologizing or accepting an apology from a black man. It doesn't happen because she doesn't have any respect for you. She doesn't respect you. With the gender war, she's tough. I'm going to date out. You're nothing. I'm going to abort your children. Oh, yeah. But when it comes to these Arab men, these white men, these Asian men, they're at their feet. They're at the feet of these other men, and it's despicable. And then you come up and say, well, the reasons why I don't respect black men. You don't respect yourself. You don't respect yourself. Black Americans are the only group of people on the globe who forgive the people who hate them the most, who oppress them. Black people love white people to death. Black people love Arab people to death, Middle Easterners to death. Love these Asians more than they love themselves. It's sad. It's embarrassing. And then you have a problem with someone putting it into a video form on YouTube and talking about it. I'm not forgiving these people for what they've done to me or do to me. I don't go to food trucks anyway. However, if I'm interacting with someone in this business, your money isn't even good with them. They don't even want your money. These Arabs do not respect you. They don't have no respect for you. They're enslaving Africans in Libya. And then when they come to America, they see black Americans behave the way black Americans behave, accepting apologies and saying, I forgive you, when they didn't ask for your forgiveness. So they like, these people are scum. We can do anything we want to these people because they won't stand up. They will not stand up. The only people they think are racist are white people. This is the reason why Hispanics are able to come into black majority neighborhoods and kick you out with the help of the Democrat slave plantation. They're like, hey, man, these people are dumb. They don't stand for anything. I can throw Gatorade bottles at their heads. I can beat up their daughters in my nail salons, beat the crap out of their 17, 18, 19-year-old daughters. I can beat the crap out of a 10-year-old black girl if I wanted to. They ain't going to do nothing. They're not going to do nothing to nobody but each other. I bet you that same black woman who is accepting that guy's apology, even though he didn't apologize, I forgive you, I bet you she have a YouTube account and talking crap about black men under these anti-black men content creators posts. These feminist posts. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a feminist. It's a complete joke. I mean, the guy went viral. The guy went viral going, oops, upside your head. He said, I don't care if you're recording me. They don't even care if you're recording them. That's how much respect they have for you. They don't even care if you're recording them. And then when he get caught, he's like, I'm not racist. My dad is black. My dad is African. I'm not racist. He did not apologize. He did not say, I'm sorry. He just don't want to be known as a racist. But leave it up to the North American black woman. I accept your apology. I have to. It was a hot day. He was under the influence. He had a heavy workload. Listen, if he wanted to date her, he could date her. And black men, pay attention. They only have a problem with these men when they say they don't want to date them. That's the only time. Look how they treat you, black men. They're so tough with you. They're so big and bad with you. I told you, you have to see through this stuff. And side note, keep holding these simps accountable for putting these anti-black male females on YouTube. Hold them accountable. They're at the feet of men of other ethnicities, other races, other cultures who go out of their way to disrespect them, to spit in their face, to lock them out of Waffle Houses. There was a story early last month, of a black woman at Santa Monica College campus fighting an older white guy. He called her a nigger. All of this over a parking spot. All of this is, they'll get out and put their hands on a black woman over the last piece of boba gum. Over the last chicken wing dinner. They'll catch that black woman coming out of a fried chicken spot because she got the last fried chicken wing or the last biscuit with honey, and they just gonna go oops upside her head. They have absolutely no respect for her because they know she will say, I forgive you. They know she will still date them after he does it. But when it comes to you, black man, I'm gonna get you. You better watch out. I'm gonna call the cops on you. I'm gonna dox you. This is the stuff I'm talking about. This is despicable. It's a disgrace. These people can do anything they want to you. You will accept their apology. These people are like, man, we enslaved their ancestors. We have practiced the highest form of racism mankind has ever known, have ever seen. We have put these people in our labs, and dissected them. We ruined their image in the media. We're locking them up. Our police are gunning them down in the streets. Even though we did all of that, they still will accept our apology. The Middle Easterners, the Arabs, they were the first to enslave black people. Well, Africans. You fast forward to today, black Americans refuse to talk about it. Black Americans do not want to talk about it at all. You will still allow them to put a liquor store in your community. You will still go to their food truck and beg them to serve you. Beg them to serve you. He's like, listen, I don't want to serve your black ASS. I don't even want anything to do with you. Your money is not good enough for me. I don't want you at my food truck. I'm going to hurry up and serve you. And see, I'm pretty sure if he made that food, she probably still ate it, even though he probably spit in it. It's sad. It's embarrassing. The only time black Americans stand up is to each other. Black Americans have no fight when it comes to white, Asians, Hispanics, and Arabs, Middle Easterners. No fight, not a fighting bone in their body when it comes to them. Nothing but forgiveness. Then on his food truck, he had the nerve to have a Egyptian pharaoh on his food truck. They don't care if the African ancestors are Egyptians. They don't care. They don't have any respect for you. Even though he is a Muslim, and Muslims are being targeted in this country and globally, he said, listen, no matter how bad it gets for my religion or my people, I am still above the Black American. They don't care. The only person who cares is you. You think it's cool forgiving people. You think it's cool being at the feet of men of other ethnicities. They can do anything to black women, and black women will say, I forgive you. White man, I forgive you. Arab man, I forgive you. Asian man, I forgive you all except the Black American man. It's sad. I had to point this out to brothers so you understand what you're dealing with, because obviously you still have no clue what's going on. I didn't want to be long with this video. I just wanted to point this out. I'm out. Peace.